Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals.
Okily dokily. I don't know why I went with that.
I literally was like, is that a reference to something in the show that don't remember?
No, it's a reference to, I think, something.
Right? I feel like it is. It
I don't
feels
know.
like a reference.
It feels like a dated reference.
Did you know they're talking about doing a follow-up or a reboot or a sequel to Gravity Falls? Did we talk about that already?
I saw it. I couldn't tell if it was true or not.
Who knows?
I don't like to...
It might not be true.
It might
it's
not
hard
be
to know.
true.
But you know it is true.
I'm Kat.
I'm Paula.
And we're your Gallifrey pals.
That's right.
You want to know something else?
We're getting low.
What?
No, we're not getting low. We're getting decked.
We're
getting that's still Lower Decks. We're not watching Lower Decks. I pictured Red Dwarf in my head,
and the
both times
the
I've said
mouth
that.
just disagreed.
Both times I was picturing Red Dwarf.
Oh man, that was really funny.
Oh boy, we're getting dwarfed. We're watching Red Dwarf, and look
something
at our cool,
else is exciting.
A space-themed shirts we're wearing
Yes.
today.
You want to know why?
Because this video is sponsored. That's right. You pals have made it.
Boom.
We got a video sponsor today, and that is Into the AM. Thank you so much, Into the AM,
Huge
for
thank
sponsoring
you.
this video. They sent us these t-shirts.
I know. Okay, but I have to show the back of mine.
Yeah, yours, you need
And
to
there
show the back.
weren't
And
a
I'm going to stand up to show you because, y'all,
Yeah.
it's really, they're
I
so
like it.
bright colored.
I know.
And I might fall asleep in the episode because it's really soft.
It's so...
I'm like...
I know.
Honestly?
It's really cozy.
Really soft.
When I opened them, to check them out, and I was just immediately my hands, I was like, oh.
Ooh.
And then I went, oh. So relatable.
Yeah.
Relatable. But yes, okay,
Show
the
back.
colors.
Show the back of yours.
I love this little planet. Okay.
I would say Into the AM, you're going to see, because we're going to show you some stuff on the website. They freaking love astronauts. So if you love astronauts,
space.
you're going to love this stuff. But it's not all
There's
astronauts,
other things too, but
there's other things.
There's
but
some skulls and
Yeah.
all of that. Okay.
How cool is that? Sorry, everything's a mess in here.
No, it's okay. I'm just tall. So yeah.
Awesome. Mine doesn't have anything on the back, but it does have this awesome. Yeet.
We're both like,
Look how bright colored it is.
wow, look at these together. And we have such a different, a kind of array of colors between the two of
Yeah.
ours right now.
And we got other ones too, but we wore these today because it felt right, because Red Dwarf is in space.
It's a spice, baby.
Yeah.
And I really I was very excited about this shirt. I was excited about the other shirts too, but this one I was very specifically pumped about.
Yeah, so if
We're going to show you some stuff.
just take a look. So they do basic tees. They do all kinds of stuff, but we are specifically showing you their graphic tees. There's a lot of camping and astronauts. Oh, look at this astronaut
With
and
the
a skull.
skeleton. I love the names of them too. Lunar Bliss Vintage Tee, where we've got the astronaut on the moon or sitting on a crescent moon. Classic. Oh,
This is kind of like
I
yours,
know.
but not quite.
It was between the Celestial Bleed Tee and this one.
And that one. Yeah, it's so cool.
But the Drippy Planet really got me with and then he's on the back.
It's Cthulhu. I like this picture.
Ooh, that is great.
And then, so there's all kinds of stuff here, multiple pages of t-shirts and things that you might be interested in. They're all about with their graphic tees, finding ways to express yourself and your creativity in what you're wearing, which is 100% on brand for us. More for Kat, maybe. I feel like you're more creative than me. But...
That's not true. That's so not true. They pinned us.
Yeah.
They found our channel and they went,
oh yeah,
these two absolutely would love something like the other tee that I got.
Yes,
Final Rest tee.
You'll probably see Kat wearing this at some point.
Oh yeah.
And then
look at how cool it is.
It's really cool.
The roots in the skull under the ground.
It's really cool. And then my other one, which I wanted to wear, but then I was like, no, I'll save it for when we're not doing Red Dwarf. Look, I just want to go to the beach in this shirt.
And just exist in peace and serenity on a calm beach. That beach looks very pleasant.
So, y'all, We are genuinely really enjoying wearing these shirts. So if
Yeah.
you are interested, of course, because this
Hey.
is a sponsorship for us, there's also a perk for you. There is a link in our description that you can use to get 10% off your order. Doing that, of course, helps support the channel because the more people who use that link, the more likely that Into the AM will continue to support us, which could be very cool. So if you're interested, click that link, check it out. And yeah, you'll probably see us wearing these more.
Yeah, and when you click on that link and use our code, you're going to save 10% off of your order. And they do some really cool deals with like 3 tees for, I think, like $60,
Like, yeah, you can get them,
$60
like,
around
packs and
there. And you get a good deal there, plus the 10% off using our code. And I'd say that's pretty ding cool.
Check it out.
Plus all the other things Paula said.
Yeah.
The circle and the cycle of support. Heck yeah.
Right. The circle and the cycle
All of the
of
above.
support. It's very alliterative. The circle and the
Circle
cycle,
and the cycle
of support sways your senses
to support.
There we go. Which was it became a circle and a cycle itself.
Yes. Ooh, we're good at this.
Yeah, we're so good at it. Thank you, Into the AM, for sponsoring this video. And now I guess we should probably get to the video, which is watching some Red Dwarf. It's episode 1 of series 9, which is only 3 parts. Hey.
Thank you for knowing
I knew.
what I needed.
I knew. Oh, I knew.
Yeah, series 9 technically, because from what I've seen, we know we only have. Oh,
No, we're fine. Sorry, I just opened a window, everyone, but
we're good.
Yeah, it's series 9. I think there was 10 years in between series
Yeah.
8 and series 9.
And series 9 is only 3.
It's just 3 episodes, yeah.
Which kind of just feels like maybe a mini
Maybe they just
movie.
came back together and were like, well, we got room to do 3 25-minute episodes. I don't even know who's going to be in it.
No, like
I don't
I have
know
no
who's
idea.
gonna
Did they
come
get
back? How
could
old
Chance
are
be
they
back?
going to look? We will at some point. We haven't yet, but we will watch some behind-the-scenes stuff.
Here soon for
learn
more series 8. Yeah.
About like what the deal was and why it took so long in between and all that. But for now, we're just gonna dive in as blind as ever.
Which also series 8 stuff. We have watched the Smeg Ups and a couple other things. So be sure to sign up for our Patreon to check that stuff out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should do it.
Yeah.
I saw the title for this one. It's Back to Earth.
Back to Earth. Part
1, 2, and 3.
It's just part 1, 2, and 3.
It's hard not to
So
piece that together.
Back to Earth, part 1 and 2 and 3. Back to Earth in 3 parts. Back to Earth, 1 and 2 and 3.
Back to Earth.
9 years later.
So look, we are gonna get a little pinch of something.
All right.
We'll take it. We'll take it. I have no idea what to expect.
It's just like they've just been doing this thing for 9 years. Is he back in his old original out? Like, how's that audio better?
If you need to go more.
This is my vending machine maintenance man of the month certificate we are reframing here.
Vending machine
There's
maintenance
no
man
room
of
for
the month.
sloppiness. And you can take that look off your face for a start.
Is that CGI now?
No,
Where's Brian?
is it?
He's on holiday. Holiday? Machines don't go on holiday.
Why is he a hollow?
Yeah.
Just did the explosion happen
Booked him and your
again?
electric toothbrush a double room, have you? He was tired.
Wow, this is
Holiday.
shot much more like a
Where's he
movie.
gone?
It really
Broom
is.
cupboard on VDAC. He wanted to travel. Didn't he just postpone? Unscrewed
Wish
his
you
head,
were here.
Eyes bobbing about in a bowl of lens cleaner.
What is your game plan to screw with Rimmer right now?
200 floors. It took me ages to get these.
This is really
Smeg and hate tomatoes.
shot like a
taste,
movie.
Texture.
Yeah, man. And then why are you eating it?
Plenty of other things to eat. Oh, it's got to be tomatoes, man. Only thing I'm allergic to. Saving water.
Mister, have you ever been down to G-Deck? There's loads of water left.
So how come only a trickle's coming out of the taps then? It's coming.
Oh no. Oh no.
Suppose you're on the island doing, do
Jesus
you?
Christ.
This is a joke.
squish sound.
You've
Gross.
spent hours planning this, haven't you? Hours. Getting half hysterical at the thought of my face as you start to iron your sneezes. Was it really worth it, Listy? Hours and hours for 8 seconds of pleasure.
So was it the last time you had sex?
Mister,
I knew a sex joke was gonna come up.
Yeah, always. I say navigation for idiots.
Yeah, definitely
is.
not a real.
That's
Thing anymore.
so weird.
What are you doing? They're not going to give us any explanation.
Nothing.
About why this is so different from the end of Series 8, are
It
they?
just looks like the CGI is really throwing me for one.
It's so they can do more with him, but, like, I don't know if it's necessary. It's weird. The pacing's really different, too.
Kachansky.
Is this going to be the explanation for why we don't have Kachansky? She freaking died?
Yep.
Look at that. Old headshot.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I thought I'd read you another book. It's one of those stupid ones you used to really like.
Pride and Prejudice?
Jane
Austen.
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 I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it.
It's
Sense and Sensibility. Pray God there's some car chases in this one.
There's not.
there's not going to be.
The family of Dashwood had long
He
been
should
settled
read,
in Sussex.
if you want a car chase in Jane Austen, read Mansfield Park. Aw, buddy.
it's you. You got a minute?
Jeez.
You know that big tank on G deck?
He means the water tank.
There's a
I
disturbance on the
need more
surface of the tank.
explanation,
We're
Cheryl.
not gonna get it.
This massive testicle shoots up out of the water and grabs me by the throat.
He means tentacle.
I hope so.
Me too. Me too.
Side to side, I'm shouting, I'm screaming, absolutely ruining my hair.
Yeah, it does look rough.
And I'm shouting and screaming again because everything I'm
Yeah.
wearing is dry clean only. Suddenly, this big eye, it's about this big. No, this big. Man, it was just, oh, what's the right word?
Big?
Big? Exactly. So I combed my hair and fainted.
His teeth look way more like comfortable.
Yes.
I need counseling.
I need counseling.
So where did it go? It didn't say, and it didn't leave a note. How did it even hold a pen with its big testicles?
But a sea monster in the water tank. That's not right.
Holiday.
Hey! Surf Boy is back from Broomtown. I can't remember the last time I was so relaxed and utterly carefree.
There's a big monster in the water tank.
Oh my gosh, we're down on water?
Yeah, and without water, me and the cat are gonna die.
It's a disaster. Oh, my back.
It's messing with the supply thingy pipe stuff thing, isn't it?
Please, we're laymen. Spare us the plumbing jargon. We should capture this sucker. Force it to pay my dry cleaning bills.
What bills?
We can't
How do you
empty
get
the
anything
water
dry
and
cleaned
pollute
in
the
deep
drinking
space anyway?
Yeah.
Maybe they have a
No choice.
machine that will
We're
do
gonna have to
it.
go in.
But it seems
Get
like there's only them.
We're gonna need something good for me to read while you're all down there.
What, are you
In
surprised?
spirit, I'll be down there with you. In actuality, I'll be reading a car mag. I'm still in trauma. Look at my suit. It may not pull through.
Look,
You're going.
It says cat on
I'm
it.
a cat. Or should I explain it one more time for your small monkey brain?
If I flushed the entire ship's supply of tuna out of an airlock.
When we leaving? Come on, let me help you, man.
Come on, get going. We go in 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Make it 3. And don't wear nothing lilac or we'll clash. Hey, yeah.
He's so good.
This is so.
Oh my god.
Like, it's very different, though.
The editing needs to be different. They're performing it, I think, like they always have, but the editing is falling
pacing
down on the
is-
pace of
Oh,
it. And there's no laugh track, and the editing's not cutting to the jokes quite right.
Because again, it's shot like a movie.
My bowels, if you keep
This
shouting
outfit
like
is
that.
delightful.
Perfect.
He's in little swim wings.
Oh my gosh, Crichton.
The sonar, check it, you smegger.
Is there anything down here with us?
I think it's the least you can do.
Four-wheel drive, the FF.
It's the least you could do, you little shithead.
Had ABS in 1966. How mad is that?
I saw something!
Chaps, there appears to be something bigger than God heading straight for you.
Bigger than God.
With writing down the side.
It's just a dot.
Do something, get us out of here!
Can't. Look at my hands.
You're scared!
I'm not safe from having to sit here and watch my sonar screen get covered in your gloopy insides, am I?
You being eaten alive and never being able to get rid of them.
Oh, Rimmer.
Gone.
With a speck on the sonar.
Relax. As you were.
Oh God.
They're gonna get hit.
Yeah. I wish they were playing the Rimmer song.
Oh,
That would
be
be
good.
very funny. That's a miss. I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
It's gone! No, sir. It's underneath us. Pull us up. Slowly. Can you hear us?
Oh my gosh!
Cat. Oh my gosh.
These tentacles, they've
got like
Coffin.
2 made, or maybe even 1 made for real.
because they're so like, it's like I did it. Oh my gosh.
Rimmer to the rescue as per usual.
Oh my gosh, Rimmer, you're such a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's such a...
Anyone else will probably get a medal for this
Smeckhead.
Medal of Valor, the Space Knight's Cross of Honor.
Do they poison
this-
the water? Oh gosh. Oh.
I mean, it kind of matches the
Supposed to be
color.
letting this sonar
great.
come out.
Is this about you again? It is, isn't it?
You wasn't even there!
I was nearly there.
I was nearly there.
It's extraordinary.
What the heck?
It's gone. Where? Infamy!
It can travel dimensions?
That's pretty cool.
My name is Katerina Bartikovsky.
Bartokosi.
From now, I am senior officer, no longer hologram Arnold Rimmer, who is bit crap.
What's happening?
Look, sir, confirmed.
Bit crap.
Result? You beauty.
What is happening? Where did that come from? What caused that to happen? Where did she come from?
Left a bath running in the officers' quarters.
I have so many questions.
Scatter's more pressing duties? Duties that distract them from these tasks? Mechs don't go on holiday. They are machines.
That's what I said. How come there are 2 holograms active, both hard light?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
who
question.
are you?
Was Lester pastime?
Sleeps, annoys me.
Yeah.
This is your fault. You kill him.
I don't know whether you happen to notice, but we are in deep space, where there isn't a whole hell of a lot to do.
In my country, we have word for people like you.
In my country, we have several.
You are to be returning hopes. We have possibility to make this happen.
You serious?
Of course, I always serious. You have 24 hours to get your affairs in order. Then you will be offline and your data files erased.
What?
It will be detonated by nuclear fusion.
Jeez Louise.
You really don't like me, do you?
I do my job. Dobry vajci.
Oh my goodness. How'd she even turn
I
on?
don't know.
Where'd she come from? Why are they going back to Earth?
I hate her.
I like her.
I like her. I like her a lot. She's so bright and perceptive, sir. Such a breath of fresh air.
Get me some dirt on her.
Ah, Ms. Bartikovsky.
Yes, Miss Smegging Bartikovsky.
I know.
Right, back to the dirt thing.
Your breasts look particularly good today, Ms.
What
Good morning, Miss. Engage innocent whistle mode.
You start, I'll join.
The solution
That's
is
great.
staring you in your stupid fat ferrety face.
Jeez.
With power surge readings and temporal displacement residues recorded in water tank. We then calculate quantum algorithm creature produced to open dimensional membrane, and we travel multiverse.
Wow, she's nailing this.
Transpose calibrations into mining laser, and bingo jingo, we have our very own dimension cutter.
Bingo jingo.
That is exactly what I was going to say.
She nailed that.
Yeah.
Bring back a mate and recreate human race, yes?
Word for word, what I was going to say.
Who is she?
Why is she here? What made her suddenly show up?
This is so weird. What is this, an episode of CSI
Yeah, this
Miami?
weird- Yeah.
This is an episode of fucking CSI.
That's very funny. This has to be.
This
this
has
is
to
on
be.
purpose. This
Right.
is a brilliant parody. It has to be on purpose.
I
And,
hope so.
I think it's very funny.
It's great. Everything's a green screen.
oh yeah.
Almost
There's
everything's
no
been a
real
green
set.
screen.
Something always goes wrong. I'm not building my hopes up.
When did this come out? 2004, 9?
We'll look it up in a second. That was so weird. I don't think it's
all right,
like
Doug.
written different. I don't think it is written any different, being written or performed really any differently than any other episode. I think the way they filmed it and the way they edited it is why it feels different. I think they filmed it very differently, and the editing is. It was edited the way it was
The
filmed,
pacing
which is
is-
not multi-camera comedy, which is
No.
what this show is.
And what it's always
in front of a
been.
live audience style comedy show, and this was edited with the pace of something else.
How can a 22-minute episode feel
because
like
they
I'm
left-
watching a movie? And that's literally what it felt
They
like.
left so many gaps in between lines
jokes.
that didn't need to happen. It's like
And
you
every
need to
single
tighten that up. It was very weird.
Between every scene, we had almost every scene we had a cut to the external shot of the Red Dwarf in space. I was like, why do we need another one?
Yeah.
Sometimes they do it, but there's like several in here, and just kept adding to
It was
it.
so weird. Why? Why does this show refuse? I'm sorry. Do British audiences not need an explanation as to why there's no continuity? I don't believe that.
I
Why?
beg to differ based off of some of the comments we get.
But like, why is there no explanation as to why the way this started has almost nothing to do with the way series
The other one
8
ended.
ended? Other than the picture of the same actress who was playing Kachansky, right? But like, otherwise, like,
We're just
why
expected to
is
assume
Rimmer a hologram again?
did the same thing happen?
Why are they alone suddenly on the Red Dwarf? I
Did
mean,
the
well, they
same
sent
thing
all the things
happen?
off. All the people left, so that's why they're alone on the Red Dwarf.
Wait, they sent people off?
Well, remember at the last one, they like got everyone off the ship because the ship was falling apart. The other people got stuck in the other like mirror dimension or
yeah.
whatever. Rimmer was about
Rimmer
to
was
die
about to
from
die. The Red Dwarf, like
the
blowing
thing
up,
blowing up, and the Grim Reaper was there, and he was like, "Not today,
kicked him
Satan."
in the nuts,
And that's where it was left.
and this is just.
And now it's just like, I don't know, none of that. Just pretend like this is after season 3, but 9 years later, you know, it's like, what is? Just all I need is, I need you to tell me what the rules are, and you're not doing it, and it makes it so that I cannot focus on anything else because I don't understand.
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And
mid.
not like I know that we have viewers who don't care about that. Like, not that you don't care,
You're
but they
wrong.
don't need it. You're not wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. If you don't need to know why this story has no continuity, and I don't mean the way we.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily mean like it can be episodic, but like the context that the characters are existing in shouldn't just change with no explanation. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm like, I don't know. However you enjoy media is how you're going to enjoy it. And if you don't need that, don't understand per se, because it is very distracting to have a complete shift and like absolutely nothing. Like them giving us that explanation at the start of season 3 that actually didn't give it to us because it zoomed it past, and it's like...
I do feel like the start of season 3 again, though, where I'm like, wait, what? Why is it so different? What's happening?
But also, like, I don't know, for me, I do think some of the writing is... Some of it feels forced. There were just some moments that felt... I don't know. Some of them felt off for me. Didn't always feel like the same type of energy.
Well, that's why I think that for me, I think that's because it's not being edited properly.
Yeah.
That is changing the energy of the way it's being presented to us because it's not
I even
being
had
edited
moments.
in a
I even had
way.
moments though, like when Crichton was delivering a joke, where I was just like, why does it feel like you're not, like, I don't know, like it feels like it's being, I mean, it's been 9-10 years, so like you have to channel in a character that you haven't touched in who knows how long, but you've also grown as a person. So now, I mean, we literally had that conversation with Billy Piper. When you approach a character you haven't been in a long time and you've lived life.
Yeah.
But I don't know, some of it felt a little meh. I think a lot, resides in the editing. Editing is so important in media, and especially for comedy, because the moment the energy is dropped, it's so hard to get back in it. Like it's so hard to pull yourself back in. Not a strong start.
No, I really want to like it, and that was...
There were moments that I found myself like...
There were good moments in there.
Liking it. They were a lot less than Series 8, though, so far. And that's just episode
Series
1.
Series 8's way better so far, I would say.
Yeah.
I wish we knew what was happening.
Like we at least had a little bit of an idea. We came off of like, the torn universes of getting Kachansky back and all that. Damn, I wonder what happened with the actress. Yeah, and no explanation to why she's dead. Like, there are, I don't know, like... If that is how you can intake media, it's fascinating to me, because... I don't know. Why is she dead? Why don't we get to know why? Are you going to tell us 2 episodes from now? Well, that's kind of bullshit in my mind, because I've spent so long...
We need to understand the basic context of what that thing is, unless it is something that is very specifically meant to, like, be a reveal later, right? I'm not talking about that.
No.
That's not what this show does.
That's not what this show does at all. And now he's going to head to another dimension and sleep with someone and restart the human race?
I honestly don't know. I don't know what the plan is, because I don't know what happened in this episode.
Homegirl just popped in literally Russian out of nowhere. Where did she come from? Who are you?
Yeah, you gotta have... Doug.
Who are you?
You gotta have some kind of... There have to be rules, right, for us to understand the stakes. And when we don't understand the stakes...
And it's like, I don't know.
Did
we miss a couple words? I don't think so. No. Because, again, that's why that's why I like having subtitles, because I can process what's happening. Yeah. I didn't miss anything.
We didn't miss anything.
She just popped in out of nowhere. Didn't even answer the question as to why 2 holograms were able to be on the ship. Because it's like, okay, well, you didn't think of an answer, so you just...
Like, the audience is going to ask this, but we don't have an answer for it, so we'll just have him ask it.
And her be snooty about it.
Yeah, it's like, that's fine. Honestly,
I guess. Cop out.
Fine if I knew what triggered her appearance.
Other than her just literally zapping
Again, unless it turns out that she's, like, a bad guy later or something. We're not supposed to know why. But, like, she's the tentacle monster in another form. Doing, like... But...
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aww.
Dang.
Maybe the second episode will be good.
I think we're going to have to... do our best to... And don't worry, we're not going to stop watching it.
We can't stop watching it. It's our job.
Yeah. And, like, it's our job. But also, like, I like to try and mostly see things out, you know? Like,
yeah. I think there will be moments that gets better. Yeah. I think this might be a rough patch.
I'm so curious what happens when we get to 2020 and they actually do the legitimate movie.
Yeah, I've heard that's good.
Yeah. So it's like, I want to make it to those things, and yeah, we just got to get through some of it, like the fandom had to when it came out. I'm glad we can binge this.
Yeah.
This would be
It'd be
incredibly
very hard
upsetting.
to motivate yourself to, like, come back next week.
It would be really hard. Like, it might be best if we watch all 3 today.
That's what I
I
think.
think we're going to have to.
Get through it. Yeah.
Wow, how interesting.
Because even with some of the bits, we've been like, that wasn't my favorite. We've still had enthusiasm for the show every single episode.
Season.
Except for the start of season 3, where it was really weird. But then...
Oh, but we
got through that.
immediately turned,
We got through that. So I'm going to try and
That
let
was
go
an episode
now of
order
needing
thing.
to understand anything.
Yep.
And just...
This is very
Go for the
mirrored
ride.
to our series 3 reaction.
It's very similar.
Because by
Okay.
episode 2, you literally said almost, I think, the same exact thing.
I'm going to have to just
have to
go
let it go.
of not knowing why this is different.
We're not going to get an answer. And, like, again, I know the show does that with certain things, but they normally do it in the episodic way. This is, like, huge contextual, like, parts of the show that have changed, that have shifted. You have a whole character missing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, we don't have to keep going on about that, because it's just, I feel like we could. But why?
Hey, make us feel better in the comments, please.
Why?
Just like, be like, yeah, we all hated it too.
We all, or I guess if you liked it, like, I'm curious what about it you liked. I feel like there is a large consensus that this is not the most enjoyable season. So collectively, we can just enjoy what we get to share of the experience of getting through it. And you will all stay around to support us through it, because if you abandon us now,
You better not.
if you don't leave us here.
You know what?
Don't leave us here alone.
Show your extra support. Go buy yourself a t-shirt with our link.
Which is actually the best way to support us and Into the AM. And man, Into the AM, this is cozy.
It is.
This
Thank
is a
you
cozy shirt
so much
with my
again.
cozy hat.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm getting a gentle little hug.
Which we needed after that episode.
Honestly.
Yeah, thank you so much, Into the AM, for
Thank
sponsoring
you.
this reaction video. Again, go check out that link. 10%
Links are all
off
down
your
there,
order.
baby.
We appreciate ya. You know what else we appreciate? Our patrons.
Ugh.
Who are another way
Where would
of
we be
supporting
here?
us.
Where
This
would
channel
we
does not
be?
exist
Here without you.
without them. So if you're interested in bonus content, full-length reactions, other fun stuff, a Discord community, go check out our Patreon.
Those extra behind the scenes stuff I was talking about earlier. Thanks, everybody. Subscribe, like, stick around. Seriously, do not abandon us.
By the time this goes live, do you think we'll be at 30,000? If we're not at 30,000 subscribers
we
yet,
should be, right? It'll
when
be
this-
2 weeks.
surely we will be. But if we're not, please subscribe if you haven't
Because
yet.
we're so close.
we want to hit 30,000.
We don't know what we're going to do, but it sounds good.
I have an idea, but we need to finish watching the other Star Trek movie I want to watch first.
Okay.
I have an idea.
You heard it here. Thanks, everybody. Thanks,
Catch
Into
us
the AM.
next time
As
as we smoke us a kipper and see you for breakfast.
Doesn't feel like breakfast.
No, it feels like
Kippers.